I think we verified we found the site.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's my oldest coin. I mean, truly an old coin. I mean,
we are not on site yet, but hopefully we'll be getting there soon. I am here with Scott. You can see he's got his water boots with him right there. I've got my water boots right here behind me. I don't know if you can see the stream here. Looks like there's some areas of it that's pretty deep, but we got to go across a creek here, and we have, you know, about maybe a mile's hike, and we're looking for an old homestead. It's a dot on the map, on an 1800 map. By the time 1921, which was the next map update, the dot's no longer there, so the house is gone. I do know the person that lived there. He was a slaveholder, and he was the son of a pioneer, early pioneer that I've already done videos on, and I'll put a link up at the top to that playlist if you want to go to that playlist. But this is a son, and he had a sizable family that lived here. We're gonna go look for his house. We're gonna hope to find it and metal detect it and see what things we can find. All right. All right, you guys, I think we're on site. We'll know once we turn our machines on and can hear iron in the ground. But on a map, this is the only cleared area that I could find on a map that's in the same vicinity as that dot on the map. And I'll just give you a brief pan on why I think this is where the house stood. And the trees back there, the forest is clear. I mean, there's absolutely no brush, no underbrush underneath the trees out there. But you can see the underbrush right in here. And as I pan this way, you're going to see lots of underbrush here. But this looks, to me, prime for a house. And Scott pointed out a couple other things that I thought is definitely interesting. There's a big black walnut tree here. There's one there. There's one there. It looks like there's an old fruit tree right back there. And there definitely is one over there. I can still see it with leaves still on it. And apple trees in these parts are the last trees to lose their leaves. And that one still has its leaves. So what we're gonna do, you see Scott getting set up his gear. I'm gonna turn my machine on. We're gonna try this area first. And we're gonna see if we can't see something in the ground right here. If this is not it, we're gonna move. All right, you guys, I was gonna bring you two until I found something halfway decent, pretty good. And I have found this, and it's the first artifact that I found, and it's a piece of iron pot, I believe, and that is not what I brought you to see. but I think I found something pretty good. And I've only found, this is only the second one I've ever found. Let's take a look. Okay, I popped the plug, I pulled it out, and it's right there. Do you see it? It looks like a thimble. I think that's what it is. It is a thimble. So, let me ask you guys. That's my second plug. That's my first plug. You think there's a house site here yet? Could be. Scott's right up there. He's found some iron. I've looked at it. I don't know what it is. I haven't shown you guys yet because it's not very distinguishable. But the thimble is a very good sign that there could be a house site here. The dot on the map is in this area. So it's either, the thimble's either from a house site, or this area here was a cleared field and they used the thimble to repair clothing while they're out working. All right, you guys, I wanted to show you this. I was swinging right over there and I saw this little guy, and it is a possum playing possum. Now, I raise possums. I've had possums before, and possums are friendly. They will not bite, and they do not have rabies. And he's a small possum. Hey there, buddy. Yeah. He probably heard me. So he's playing possum. We'll let him play possum. Hopefully he'll get up and walk away as I move away. He looks to be about 6 months old. He's not very old, maybe a year at the most. I love stuff like that. All right, you guys, I found the thimble right over there, and the possum, he's still laying down over there, because I know you guys all want to know where that stuff is. But here, I have a good signal. I pulled it out, and I think I see it. It's right on top of the plug. Looks like I hit it right there. It's either a shotgun shell or button. I think it's a button. Is it a button? I think it is. The shank's still on it. Yep, it's a flat button. Right there's where the shank is. It's been pushed down. Look, it's got gold gilt on it. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, that's number 2. That's the second decent artifact I've found so far. I can tell you, I've been swinging in here for a while now, and I haven't had a lot of signals. So I don't know how rich this site is. All right, so what do you got there, Scott?
I got some pottery too that I found.
Yeah, that's copper, definitely copper or brass. Looks like the top of a compact. It may actually be some writing right there. Yeah, there's do you see the?
Oh yeah. Almost like numbers.
Yeah, there's.
Get out my scope. Oh yeah, no, it's like wheat grain or something.
Yeah, it looks like wheat grain. Yeah, I'd say that's a female compact. So, and you found that back over there.
Found it like right where our backpacks are.
Right where our backpacks are.
I mean, literally, I was trying to get my headphones to work again, and I said, oh, I'll run the thing a little bit. Whoa,
yeah.
There's a signal. And that's old pottery there, I think.
Yeah, that's redstone. Yeah, that's redstone pottery. I think this is an old site. I mean, I'm still undetermined where the house stood.
Yeah.
I told Scott, I think the house could have stood here. I found the thimble and the flat button here. And the reason I state that is because there's a nice creek going around flanking the property here. So if you had a house here overlooking the creek and your yard was out this way, you know, it would have been nice up here. Don't you think so?
I would, yeah. My only concern would be if the creek gets really high. but it's not the creek we walked over.
Yeah.
It's a feeder to that creek, so it's only going to get high if it really rains.
Yeah, like a flash flood upstream.
Exactly.
And we can go up there. I told Scott we probably ought to go up, check that out. Just eliminate any place in here because, you know, it's a dot on the map. That dot on the map could be right over there.
They didn't use GPS to put the dot there either.
All right, you guys stay tuned. I popped the plug and I see it on top of the plug. You know, I find these all the time. In fact, I just found one right over there. But the reason I'm showing it to you is because Scott and I are still trying to locate this house site. And this is the second one I found today. I'll let you listen to it, let you see the VDI. And 17, 18, 19. And it's round. Do you see it? It is a little cuff button, I think. Yeah, it is. Yep, with some enamel on it, black enamel. All right. I think right in here, Scott. All right, just pop this out of the ground. And I'm hoping that it is part of an old spoon bowl. If it is, this would be a very good sign that it's a house site. And I honestly believe we're on it. I think that's pewter. That's pewter, and that's a spoon bowl is what that is. That's real old. That's a real good sign right there. All right, let's back it and keep going. All right, we've got Scott that's found a button, his first today. Yeah, boy, it looks like a coin, huh?
I really thought it was a penny. I mean, yeah, because it did, you know, it was the same size and had the copper look to it. Then I turned it over.
Yep.
And it had a shank.
Yep. Very, very nice.
Finally.
You're officially on the board,
finally.
Right?
Something I can identify as truly old.
All right, Scott says he either has a coin or a button. But he says it's a coin. Oh, that's a coin, man. That is a copper. You got it. That is a copper coin. Yes, it is.
And I almost didn't go through the thick stuff. I'm going to go around it. But I said, nope, I'll swing through it.
Yeah, there's some writing up there.
I told you I felt like lucky today. Today was my day for a coin. I think. I mean, if it's not, it sure is a good impression of one.
No, it is a coin, and it may actually clean up. Okay, I see stars. It's a matron. See the stars right there?
Yep.
Around it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a matron head. Oh, there's a date there.
Yep. I see a 1.
1819.
1819.
1819.
I think we verified we found the site.
Yeah. Congratulations.
That's my oldest coin. I mean, truly an old coin.
Oh, that's a beautiful coin. And this will clean up too, and it'll say 1 cent on it.
That is fantastic.
All right, it is, yeah, right there. Let's take a look at it. It is a brass buckle. All right, I'll clean that up and I'll show you guys at the end of the video. All right, Scott came down. He says he's got something old and it looks important. Oh, wow. I thought it'd be a handle on a bucklet. But there's no...
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I have no idea. It looks like something went in right there. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you guys know what that is, please let us know. I think you're on it up there. I need to get back up there.
Yeah, I think that flat area is either they push stuff into it or that's where the main thing was.
I'm down here checking out old tires. Who knows how old that thing is?
That's pretty old.
And bullets. Been digging up lots of bullets down here.
The brass?
Yeah, the brass shell.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you guys, we're going to do a wrap up. Sorry if you hear the noise behind you. There's a busy highway right behind you. But anyway, we had a good time.
A great time.
We had a great time.
Great time.
I'm going to show you everything we found. And again, when we first started up there, all I had was an old 1885 map that showed a dot on it. And that dot was not on a map later than that. So I think we found the house site. Do you think we found the house site?
There's no doubt in my mind.
And you would say, would you say that it fell in that pre-1910 back?
Yep.
I think so. So we're going to take a look at what Scott found. He found a couple grommets. He found a denim button, a flat button. There's no writing on the back of that, so that's pretty early. A wheat cent and an 1819 largie. That's the find of the day right there.
That's my best find ever.
Your best find ever. Well, I'm glad I was here to enjoy that with you.
Indeed.
Found this. I haven't showed you guys this. This was really cool. There's actually a looks like a Spartan on there, right?
I could just tell it was a head. Yeah.
And then I think you found a Rouge container top. You found a couple harmonica reeds, and you know, some of these are pretty big. Shotgun shells, zinc lids. They find those everywhere around here. Some junk. Pretty big spike.
That was on the road, the road that was kind of in a trench.
And he found some red pottery, and that typically is pretty old, right there. You did, I think you did a great job.
See what they know about that.
All right, so he found a Remington
8mm label.
Elite Rebel.
That's an L-E-V-E-L. I've never heard of that.
Tell me what that is, and this too. We don't know what this is. It feels awfully light, doesn't it?
It's strange metal. I mean, it's almost warm to your, you know. Yeah.
It's like wood.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my stuff. Horseshoe, shotgun slugs. There's the buckle, suspender buckle I found. There is a pewter spoon bowl I found. Melted lead. I found a couple flat buttons. I found only my second thimble I've ever found. I found 1, 2, 3, 4 round balls. I found a rivet. I didn't film that. And I found a brass container lid there. I found a piece of pot there. I think it was a house. And we found foundations up there.
Right. Yeah.
So we did find foundations up there. All right, you guys, thanks for joining us on this episode. I hope you catch us on the next one. Take care.